Hi YouTube, I'm here with a little video. I'm not feeling my best this week, but I still wanted to come talk to you guys. So what I'm going to talk about this week is self-care and self-love and taking care of yourself when you're not feeling so hot. I don't know what I caught, but I caught it. I'm pretty sure I caught it at work because everyone was sneezing and coughing. So first day I went to work and then I just feel awful. Woke up the next day and I know what I need, and I need to stay home, lay around, nap, do nothing so I can feel better, and it definitely helps a lot. So I'm just going to talk about some of the things that I think are important when you're feeling under the weather to make sure that you get better and not worse, because this is a time of year when people are getting sick a lot. So this is a good video. Or if you're just feeling down, sad, this stuff all helps with that too. So my number one idea for when you're feeling pretty crummy is stay hydrated. Obviously I'm going to say drink tea, but I think you should avoid any tea with a high caffeine count. Black teas, while they're good for clearing your throat, I think they can leave you feeling kind of dehydrated and dry. So I opt for something like traditional medicinal seasonal sampler. These are all herbal and these are designed to help you get through a really nasty cold or strep throat, upper respiratory issues. You've got Gypsy Cold Care, Echinacea Plus, that's for immunity. Throat coat's really good. It's got like a licorice root substance to it that coats your throat if you got a really bad sore throat that's dry. Oops. Yeah, still sick. And Breathe Easy. So those are the 4 teas in there. They can help with different ailments, or you can use them all. They all kind of help when you're feeling stuffy, head cold, strep throat, flu. But a good herbal tea like this, and this one's a medical supplement, is great. So that's something to consider. Another one I like, and I just reviewed on my blog, is Adagio's Blood Orange Tea. This is an herbal tea. It's got orange peels, hibiscus flowers, rose hips, natural orange flavor, and it's refreshing, it's warm and comforting, it's not bitter, but it hydrates you and it feels good. It makes you feel like, I don't know, it kind of energized me when I was feeling crummy. Or any decaffeinated tea. Like they have decaf green tea, so if you love green tea, grab the decaf one, and that's good for when you're feeling sick because it doesn't elevate your heart rate or dehydrate you, so that's a good choice. Another thing, and this kind of goes along with something I'll talk about later, but if you're feeling sick or you're feeling tired or down, you need to rest and relax and try to get as much sleep as possible. I know sometimes insomnia can take over when you're sick, but try to if needed, take medicine or drink a lavender tea. Try to do some yoga if you can, light yoga though, because when you're sick you get a little dizzy. I know there's some good yoga videos online. I really like yoga with Adrienne, so I use a lot of hers, and I know she's got a great one for when you're sick. It's super relaxing and super loving to your body, so do something to relax and make sure you can get enough sleep. I mean, for me, this is the one time when I'm sick, unless I completely can't breathe or something, I'm out and I get a lot of sleep. And I think it's my body's way of telling me, Stephanie, you need to rest, you need to get better. So try to make sure you're getting an adequate amount of rest whenever you're feeling sick. Another thing, and I do this all the time, not just when I'm sick, I really love taking baths. But when you're sick, if you get in a really warm bath with some essential oils or some bath salts that are minty, or your favorite bath bomb, it's comforting, it's a good way to kind of sweat out whatever is getting you sick in there, because you're probably not going to be exercising as much if you can barely move around. It's just relaxing, and it'll help you just clear your mind, maybe clear out those nasal passages so you can get back to feeling better and good enough to go out and do things. So I recommend baths all the time, but especially when you're sick or feeling lousy or feeling down or any kind of whatever is getting you down, a bath can usually help. Another thing I like to do when I'm sick is read a book or watch that Netflix show that everyone's been talking about, and sometimes turn it off and watch something that's more comforting to me. I always tend to watch Gilmore Girls when I'm sick. I don't know why, it's just something I've always done. Just rewatch it all, and something about Stars Hollow is comforting to me, but sometimes I'll put on a movie or I'll read a book. It's a good time to cut through a big book you've been wanting to finish because you need to lay around and do nothing. And you can have a day of that, spend it doing that, taking a nap, or maybe coloring in a coloring book, doing some art, but try to stay seated, try to rest. Knitting is another good thing. Anything like that that you can do while laying down or sitting is a good bet for when you're feeling crappy. So that's what I think is good. You can keep yourself amused. You don't have to like sit around and do nothing, but that's a cool thing that help you pass the time, and it might make you feel better because it makes you feel happy. And when you feel happy, it helps your immunity. So keep yourself busy with something you enjoy. Something that really helps me, because I've been trying not to take as much medicine. I mean, sometimes you really need it, but sometimes you can go a more natural route, and it helps a lot because last summer I had a really bad ear infection, upper respiratory issues going on. And I went through, I think it was 3 rounds of antibiotics, and it didn't work. But then I went and I got some peppermint oil, and this worked a lot. The natural cooling feeling, and I put it on my chest and my throat, and I breathed it in, and it started to clear it. So sometimes look to natural remedies, just like the tea or soup. Stuff like that seems to clear it. So I like essential oils. You can do lavender too to help you relax. Lots of different oils to help you when you're sick. If you tried all those medicines and they're not working for you, essential oils is a good idea. Now, I know not everyone has this option, but whenever I am feeling sick or I just feel like I don't want to deal with the day, feeling down, I like to cuddle with my cats. Pets are great. They're loving, and I feel like they can kind of sense if something's wrong, and Freedom here will usually come over and cuddle with me without me having to bring him over, but I just interrupted his nap to have him make an appearance on this video. I don't know, something about the purring and the warmth is very comforting if you're sick or hurt or just having a bad time. So if you have like a really bad illness that might be contagious to cats or dogs, you might want to stay away from them a little bit, but usually it's not, and you can hang out and cuddle. And it just, to me, this puts me in the best mood when I'm hanging out with my cats. Liberty's on the floor there. It's just something about them makes me happy. So bring your pets around when you're feeling bad, and it should help a lot. Another thing that's really important when you're feeling sick is to keep your spirits up. Try not to get too upset, because the happier you are, the more quickly you'll get better. So watch something funny, read something funny, call someone that will make you laugh and keep you positive. Just try to stay positive, because that's going to help you. That's going to boost your immunity, help you get on the road to recovery, and if you're feeling down too, that helps. I mean, I like to watch stand-up on Netflix. That helps me a lot. I like to hear a good joke, and laughter really is some of the best medicine. So consider laughing if you're feeling down or sick, because it's a big help. Listen to your body. I mean, not everyone has the luxury of taking a day off whenever they can, but if you have that choice, I think that you should. I'm not saying take off all the days of the year if you ever feel sickly, but sometimes if you take a day off when you're starting to get sick and starting to feel run down, it can really replenish like that energy, and it can fight the cold so it doesn't turn into something worse. You know, it'll help you in the long run to just take that time. And if you can't take that time, try to take little breaks. Try to take some tea to work, or spend a little time sitting in the break room, and when you can, try to take a nap before work, after work. Try to get in as much sleep as you can. Just take care of yourself, listen to your body, and give it what it needs. It's okay to indulge. Just again, listen to your body. You're sick, your body is worn down, and if you want some chocolate or some ice cream, I really like Ben & Jerry has a good almond milk ice cream, or I might buy some sorbetto. I will do that when I'm sick because I'm sick. I feel crummy and I need something to boost me up and make me feel better. I'm not saying go all out and pig out on junk food, because that isn't good for you either. But it's okay to have some chocolate, to have some candy. It's okay to treat yourself good at this time because it's rough. It's rough on your body, it's rough on your spirit. You need to take care of yourself, and part of that is indulging, doing something that makes you happy. And that can be, like I said earlier, keeping yourself busy. That's an indulgence too. If you don't always knit or color or take time to read, now is a great time to do that. Take some time for yourself, maybe have some ice cream or candy, and just don't feel guilty about it because it's okay. You need to take care of your body. You need to take care of yourself so you can get back to being the best you can be. And lastly, my tip is to eat to recover. I recommend, I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I know that through this illness I have eaten a lot of oranges. Lots of citrusy fruits have vitamin C. Most fruit has vitamin C too. Eat lots of fruits, eat lots of vegetables, drink a lot of water, tea, and just eat healthy. Eat a healthy diet with a little bit of indulgence, but make sure you're getting the nutrients you need to get better. Take a vitamin. Just pay attention to what you're eating, and you can look online too for more tips about diet, since I'm not a dietitian, but that has helped me get through this cold way faster than I ever have in the past because I've been trying to eat properly to boost my immunity. Alright YouTube, thanks for watching my video. Sorry for the sniffles, but I hope that these tips will help you get through your next sick day. Tell me if they work for you in the comments, and be sure to subscribe if you want to see more tea reviews and freedom and liberty cats and all that good stuff. But for now, I hope you feel better if you're feeling bad, and I'll see you next time.